Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, so I apologize. My name is Steph. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't tuned in before, welcome. Basically, I just post a whole heap of different random stuff, mostly focused on food hauls, hauls in general, just reviews, just little getaways, holidays when we get there, that kind of stuff. If you like this video, I'm just going to get out of the way early. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications bell, leave me a comment, let me know if you want to see more like it. And I thought that I would just post, and I noticed, I don't know if everyone else, I noticed that not many Australian people, not many Australian mums and dads are filming what they're putting in their kids' lunchboxes. So I just really wanted to film what I am going to give Emmett. Trying to give him a variety of food. We're using the Lunchbox tappers, which we bought him for Christmas. Quite a deep one. It's a bit bigger than the standard Lunchbox. I'll put a link in the description box from where we purchased it from. And I also used a discount code that I just found on Google for this place, and they were really great. The delivery was super speedy. I also bought one for my nephew for Christmas. I really like that there's got separate compartments and that everything's kind of leak proof. So it's good too because it kind of tells you like what sort of food groups that you should have. A lot of the food that I'm going to be preparing is going to just be easy to throw together kind of stuff. Things that most of us probably have, I assume most of us have on hand, stuff like yogurt, cheese, eggs. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And basically any tips or tricks, or if you've got any ideas, please also let me know. And thanks again for watching. So this is the lunchbox that I'm using. Emmett got it for Christmas from us. It's a Lunchbox. We bought the Lunchbox tappers. It's just a little bit deeper than the regular Lunchbox, and it's just something that we thought would be more handy as Emmett gets older. It's probably about maybe an inch or two deep. Has these cute little compartments that tell you what to put in. So you've got your grains, your meats, your fruits, your vegetables, and your dairy. So I think that's going to be really handy for us, and I'm just going to show you, sorry it's a bit glary, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to pack for Emmett. So the first thing that I'm going to put in Emmett's lunch is a bit of turkey. I'm just going to mix up where it's going because it's probably not going to, like, what I've got planned isn't going to fit accurately in all the pouches. So I'm just going to give him a little bit of leftover turkey. He really enjoys meats, and I like turkey because it's a really lean option. For Emmett's treat, he's going to have some veggie straws. They're not the healthiest, but he really likes them. So he's going to have a few of those. I'll pop those into that compartment there. Probably a bit too many, probably a good sign. So I'll pop those into that compartment. Emmett is also a massive hummus fan, so I'm going to put some hummus in that dip container there. And then I'm just going to round out with some vegetables and some yogurt and some fruit. So Emmett quite likes raw fruit and vegetables, so I'm putting in some carrot sticks here. Sorry? Tap for me, please. He's grabbing the yogurt now. So I'm going to put those in, and I'm going to put some, no, thank you. And I'm also just putting in some apple slices, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lime over those. I don't have any lemon, so hopefully this will keep them from going too brown. And just to round it out, I'm going to put in a little bit of yogurt. So I'm just going to put in about 2 scoops of this yogurt. It's not super low sugar, but most of the rest of his lunch is reasonably healthy. And that should round him out. If he gets hungry, of course, I'll offer him other bits and pieces, but that is lunch number 1. And I just thought I should add that Emmett is nearly 2, and I'll show you what he ate of this at the end of the day and see how he went. So this is day 1. What's left? I don't think Emmett's gonna eat any more of this today. He ate all of his hummus, he ate 2 bits of his turkey and threw 1 piece to the dog. He ate his veggie straws, about half his yogurt. He had a couple of bites of apple, and he tried the carrot and decided, no thank you. Yeah, that's about the extent. Anyway, he also had some cheese and about a quarter of a white bread roll. Hi guys, welcome back to another day of lunches. As you can see, I have made some little mini zucchini and carrot muffins. They're kind of like zucchini sliced, but I've just made them in little muffin tins because they're easy for Emmett to eat. And there's also some jumbo ones for my husband and I. If you want the recipe, just comment below. Super easy and very adaptable, depending on like whether you're vegetarian or whether you want more vegetables, or if you want to go keto and have like no flour, really easy. So I'm not going to stress too much today about the vegetables because he's going to have vegetables in the muffins, so I'm not going to like worry about putting any in. So for his fruit today, he has got some strawberries from our garden, and I've just got the rest of the apple from yesterday that I've just cut up in little chunks. So that's like a little fruit salad, and that fits perfectly in that little spot there. Because he went crazy for the veggie straws, I really don't want him to do the same today. So I'm just giving him some plain crackers. They're just like black pepper. He doesn't mind pepper, so that's really good. Because it's his like absolute favorite, I'm also going to give him a big dollop of hummus in that container there. He can dip his biscuits in if he wants to, or just eat it on its own. Last night I made crumbed chicken tenders. I use homemade breadcrumbs, little nuggets. So I'm going to give him 3 of those in this container compartment here. And then when they're ready, I'm going to put in a few of those little mini zucchini muffins. And I think that should keep him pretty happy for the day. What they look like. They only take about 13 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. I probably could have put them in at 180 for about 15 instead. So some of them are a little toasty, but that's okay. So I'm just going to let them cool a little bit, chuck them onto a tray, and then get them into his lunchbox. I'm just going to place 4 of these mini muffins into his tray. They're quite small, they're like bite size, like you can see compared to my thumb, they're not very big. And yeah, I think that will round him out for today's snacks and lunch. He might have a few more bits and pieces here and there, but I think that looks pretty good. So as you can see, Emmett didn't eat a whole lot today. He ate probably nearly half, maybe a bit more than half his hummus, maybe 1 of his muffins, and a bite of a nugget. He ate strawberries after dinner. My mum gave him a yogurt. She took him shopping with her and she gave him a yogurt, and he ate these like rice cracker biscuits. He had a huge bowl of porridge for breakfast, and then he just ate a big plate of like fettuccine that had veggies and stuff in it. Less ambitious. Hey baby. Yeah baby. And I'm just going to add a little bit more hummus in. I've added about 1/3 of a banana in, put 2 new muffins in, and I'm going to put some veggie straws because I'm just going to give the kid what he wants. At least hopefully he'll eat something. So this is it. Emmett's going to be with my mum tomorrow for some of the day, so I'll send this with her. She'll probably feed him some other stuff as well, but at least there's a semi-balance of foods in there. Treat, and the rest of it's pretty good. Hey you guys, so back for another lunch prep. Still got some of these leftover zucchini muffins. I've just warmed these slightly because he's staying home for lunch and I'm a bit behind today, so I'm just going to add some of those in there. They're nice and warm, and that's the last of those. My husband, that's like a half one. My husband's been eating like the big versions and they're all gone as well, so they were a big success. I'm also just going to scoop just like a half scoop of hummus this time. I'm just going to leave the spoon in there because I'm just going to give this to him whole today rather than like as a pre-setup. I've also made some just little natural peanut butter like sandwich bites on these little like just plain sort of crackers, so I'm popping those into there, and then I'm also just going to add in some fruit and some cheese. I'm just going to put in a little handful of grated cheese, probably about, I don't know, 15 grams or so, and then just a bunch of mixed strawberries and blueberries to round out his lunch. I feel like I should add that like some days he would easily eat all of this and more, and then other days he would eat like half of this and just be super picky. And I also didn't get to show you the lunch that finished the other day because he was at my mum's and he took it there, and yeah, just didn't get the chance to chase that up. But yeah, I'm back with another lunch, and it's been a little bit of time because Dylan was home and we just were a bit out of whack, but Dylan's back at work now and I'm back to packing Emmett's lunches. So the first thing I'm going to pop in today into this compartment is just some little cheddar or tasty cheese sticks. So he's just got 5 of those. I think that would be about 20-25 grams of cheese. In this section here, I'm going to put just a couple of 9-grain Vita Wheats. He really likes those plain, so I'm not going to complain. And then for his little sweet treat today, well, he doesn't get a sweet treat every day, but just got some sultanas, which I'll put in this little container. I really like this little container for sultanas and things like that because it's so portion controlled. And for his fruit, he's going to have some cut strawberries. He's there now. He's having a little bit of a snack. And you're funny. And then for his main today, I've got leftover chicken bow pasta. It's got sort of a creamy chicken sauce. It's got peas, zucchini from my garden and some broccoli in it. So I'm just going to give that, and he'll just eat it cold like a pasta salad. So I'll pop some of that. I can't even get a spoon of it. But anyway, I'll pop some of that in there. So that is what Emmett's lunch looks like today.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, like, subscribe, turn the notifications bell, all that kind of stuff. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, just comment below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next video.